Oh my god. Oh, the music. Alright. Ugh. We're back to this game. Ooh. Oh, I think I do need to move the text, don't I, eventually? Let me just check. I think I need to move to the left side. Because the right side is where all the... Oh yeah, that's what I need to remove. Move that. Eventually I need to move Twitch chat. And... Oh, the music. The music. And probably make myself a little bit smaller so I don't cover any of the text. Okay. Alright. It's been a while since I streamed, because a lot of things has happened since last time I streamed, I think. So yeah, we're gonna... It's like finally back. Hi Alterian, it's been a while. Hi D. We're gonna continue this game and find out what other voices we have in our head. And then we go from there, I guess. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Load game, where were we? Where were we? What is this? Hero and the Princess. I thought we... Oh wait, yeah, we started a new game again.
At the end of that path is a cabin.
Okay, let me move text.
Of that cabin is a princess.
Good shot. Okay, moving you guys over to this side. There we go. Soft-spoken shoe ad. Wait, what? You get a shoe ad? You get to pin it. What is the shoe ad? I wonder what it is. Also, end of financial year sale, I managed to get a Skechers shoes for like $39. I mean, it's like almost 40. It's probably $40, but it's still like, most Skechers shoes are like over 100. So I'm just glad I managed to find one that's like $40. I know. And then there's like Black Friday sales. Although my uni friend did not give her partner a microphone. His partner has the most amazing voice, and we've been trying to convince her to like record herself and post on YouTube. Oh man, she sounds better than the original, I swear. It's just so amazing, and I've been trying to convince my uni friend to be like, you need to convince her to record her singing. It's so great. And then he was like, okay, I'll buy like a good microphone for her for during like end of financial year sale. He forgot. I'm like, no. And he was like, okay, I'll wait till like Black Friday sales. I'm like, that's half a year away. I mean, it's less than half a year now, but like, it's still a while. It's still a while. It's a chocolate shoe they're filling with peanut butter? What? Amazing. I don't even know what that is, but sure. Okay, last time in the game, I think we were saving the princess. We got the simp voice, and he was almost like, we almost managed to have a happy ending and left with her. And then we decided that, actually, what if we just kill her last minute? And then the simp was like utterly betrayed by our actions. And I think Voice of the Cold came out. Then and then we went down to the basement, and then her ghost set everything on fire. I think that's what happened. So now we're back at the start.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be
so
the
I guess
end of the world.
This run, okay, I think last time there was one run where I was speedrunning killing her, and then I didn't follow what the narrator said, and then it got down another very, very interesting path. where I think she just kept killing, like we kept returning and she kept killing us, and she like developed like blades in her limbs or something. But what if we follow the narrator this time and then see what happens? This is probably like the most common route, which is follow what the narrator actually says. I think we've done all of this. Yeah, so we can probably just go.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Okay. Whew. Alright, let's go. I do love the sketchy
The interior
terrain.
of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer.
Wait, there's no
dust.
mirror here.
The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table.
Interesting.
Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Oh wait, the mirror doesn't appear until like the second run, I think.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the
Oh,
table.
music stops.
It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
To the basement. The cursor changes.
The door to the basement creaks open,
Oof.
revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Oh. Oh.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge. down here.
Wait, which version are we in actually? I thought we're back in chapter 1. Was that always her voice?
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the
Oh,
manipulation.
maybe. Man, it's been a while since I played this game. Because I thought she was like innocent sounding at the start. Just don't let it fool you. Okay, so we continue down the stairs. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you, question mark. No, we're here to follow the narrator this time.
Good. You're still listening
Yeah.
to reason.
But we'll see what he does.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
I do love the voices.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Oh, she's more sassy this time. Was she always this sassy the first time round? Yeah, you caught me. I'm here to say no. I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. Steal your nerves and step forward. Alright, what if we just say, you caught me, I'm here to slay you?
That isn't a good idea. Just drop the knife.
I know.
Maybe the two of us can talk things out.
Yeah, they all blur together sometimes. Especially because
She's
I had
right,
the
we should-
really weird
we should
ones.
just drop the blade. Don't you dare.
Oh, they're arguing.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Drop it, tighten your grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands
Oh.
are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
Got a bunch of biblically accurate princesses.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right?
Oh, that's
And
right. I
if
think
knife
what
is the
changes
only
whether
weapon
you bring
have,
dagger or not.
You'll have to get close enough to use it.
Yeah, if you don't bring the dagger, then she's like, she sounds more innocent. And if you bring the dagger, she's like sass.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us? Okay, just I'm not dropping the blade. Drop the blade. What if she isn't bluffing?
You go into this expecting to die. You're going to die.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other?
Let's slay the princess. I'm not dropping the blade. I want to say it?
Then I'm not talking to you.
Okay. Oh, there's more. Fine then, I guess we're at an impasse. Squint and the princess are holding onto the blade. Squint.
You stare at the princess, squinting.
Oh,
She squints back.
I need to ban that person. Oh. Here we go.
The two of you are gonna do this forever, aren't you?
Yep. Squint at the princess. Wait, I keep deviating from what I want to do. It's just like, but this is the more interesting option.
You squint even harder. So does she. At least nobody's dying right now.
Oh no, she's gonna come and stab us.
You're going to have to make a choice. You can't keep squinting forever.
Yeah, I can.
Eventually,
It's a
someone
staring
is
contest.
going to have to blink.
Okay.
You charge the princess, blade trembling in your hand.
Oh, she blocks
You've
it.
already lost the battle.
Oh. Nice.
She casually sidesteps your thrust before knocking you to the ground with a single blow from her elbow.
Nice.
We shouldn't have hesitated.
Okay.
But she doesn't stop there. She kicks you a few times for good measure, the pointed tip of her shoes feeling like a pickaxe against your fracturing bones, making
Ooh.
sure you stay down. As you lie, crushed and broken on the basement floor, the princess kneels on your throat with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess. As you gasp for air, she eyes you with an intense curiosity. You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart.
Okay.
You had the upper hand, and now look at you.
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
She applies more pressure, slowly squeezing what's left of your life out of your lungs. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark.
Who is gonna join us? Who's gonna join us? Is it gonna be like a coward? The tower.
You're on a path in the woods.
Yeah, we
You're
know.
here to
Yeah, we know. Who's gonna talk to
terrible
us though?
sense of deja vu. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe
Okay.
you know I can hear you, right? What does it matter
Broken.
what he knows? There's nothing we can do to stop her. She's just
Ooh.
going to kill us again. She is not going to kill you unless you let her. But slaying the princess and saving the world is going to be much more difficult than it has to be if you spend the whole time second-guessing yourself.
I guess so. This is more than a deja vu though. I'm pretty sure this whole thing literally just happened.
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I.
Okay, that's the same I'm telling.
Those are two very different questions.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
say
fine.
For you died. Of course we died. We couldn't land a single blow on her, and she broke every bone in
Ooh.
our body before she decided to let us die. What were we supposed to do to stop her then? What are we supposed to do to stop her now? It's pointless.
Oh my god.
She's just a princess. Slaying her shouldn't have been difficult, but congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. The princess killed us and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself? or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
Oh,
If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
he's actually explaining it
Do you think
more.
the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
If she ended the entire world, why should we even bother? We might as well just walk up to that cabin, break her chains, and let her do whatever she wants. It's all the same in the end.
Just because she's capable of ending the world doesn't mean you're not capable of slaying her. Both of those things can be true at the same time. So chin up. I believe in you.
Okay. Let's talk about this princess.
Just be quick about it.
She killed me last time. I gotta make sure that doesn't
Like
happen
I said,
again.
if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world.
Okay. What she did last time was beat me to death. How can someone like that end the
She
world?
just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying is true, and that, despite it all, you're fully up to the task that's been given to you.
We're not. We might as well just pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending that we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us.
Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge?
I'm
No.
not being a pessimist.
I'm being realistic. Mood. Why do I relate to all of these voices?
You're being annoying. Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone.
But what if I
yourself
romance her?
included.
We're locked in the basement. What is this place?
People locked her
Yeah,
in.
okay.
Look,
Oh, I didn't know we were special.
of course you're special.
I'll just
Why
skip
else would you-
the repeated dialogues that I've already listened to.
Who cares if you think we're special? As far as I can tell, the only thing special about us is that
Nice.
we get to experience painfully dying all over again.
I've told you everything you need to know.
Yep.
The less you know about,
Okay, that's all.
great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Sure. What if I turn around and... Okay, wait. What if I save? And then what if I turn around and leave because I am broken? I don't want to do this.
You have already committed
What?
to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
What? What? She's talking to us.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie.
Yeah, we know.
Lying? Cheating? Why would she even bother? She didn't need to do anything like that last time. She caught us off guard last time. We'll be fine. Let's just keep our wits about us.
At least one of you still has a shred of sense. Just make sure you listen to him and not that whiner.
No. I believe in the whiner. They're the more realistic person.
If that's what you want, I guess I don't have a say here.
No. We need you. You're the one that will think about, like, the worst case scenarios and then plan for those worst case scenarios in case it happens. Yeah, that's my brain. That's how my brain works. It's like, what is the worst thing that could happen? I need to mitigate.
The interior
Whoa.
of the cabin is larger and more grandiose
Whoa.
than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched
Wow.
on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Why do we feel so
Small.
We don't feel small.
Ooh.
Are small.
Wow. You didn't mention anything about the wall.
That's because there isn't a mirror.
Yep.
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
Who cares if there's a mirror? We're all going to die anyway. And I'm sure that if we looked in there, we'd just see
Yeah.
something sad and miserable looking back at us. We don't need any reminders of what we are. It would only make things worse.
Every time like we go down a different path, the cabin looks like slightly different. But each time I knew it will be different, but each time I'm still surprised at how different it is.
For the last time, you're not going to die unless you let it happen. And luckily for you, there isn't a mirror, so no one needs to worry about confronting a grisly visage any time in the near future.
No, we're going up to the
Though,
mirror.
For what it's worth, if there were a mirror, I'm I'm sure that you wouldn't find anything sad or miserable in it looking back at you. You probably look perfectly normal.
Uh-huh.
Probably. Do you not know what we look like?
Oh, questioning the narrator.
He knows. He just doesn't have the heart to tell us.
I care about whether I'm being lied to. There's a mirror. What should like? Doesn't matter if there's a mirror.
As do I. And yeah, there is. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes.
Use
There
your
is no-
eyes.
Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? Let you waste
Yeah,
time.
okay, we
cleaning-
know. This whole cabin is different from last time.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life
Nope.
nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
Alright, let's go to the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
We should count ourselves lucky.
Wow.
Some things are better left unseen.
Damn. Alright, we take the blade.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and
Alright,
save the world.
attempt number
without a
2.
weapon.
Attempt number 2. What will happen this time? Oh,
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase.
nice.
Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease.
Why would I be at ease?
This is actually kind of nice.
Oh, okay, because Broken is here, that's why.
It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Ooh, it's laid.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time. We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her.
Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude?
I know, right?
Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything
Oh,
was.
he's
Now
gonna
you
pledge.
want to go down there.
Oh, that was a loud car. He's gonna pledge his alliance.
It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
And justifies the means.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting
Really?
effort.
It's
Every
going
step
downstairs.
requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next.
That's just
But
stairs.
soon the end comes into view.
What do you mean? You're not
tumble to
even
the
walking
bottom,
upstairs.
Entering the vast, temple-like room beyond.
Whoa,
Princess
shit.
towers over you, almost glowing in the weak
Whoa.
starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall.
I mean, she looks super cool. I'm not gonna lie, I would pledge my life to her.
The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants. You brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless. Such charming audacity.
Mm-hmm.
Drop it.
Oh. Oh. Alright, we're gonna pledge our allegiance to the queen. She is a queen now.
The blade slips from your fingers and clatters uselessly to the floor.
I have strayed away from listening to the narrator yet again.
We didn't have to do that,
Yeah, we did.
and yet you did.
She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence.
I mean, we're all here though.
Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
Kneel.
Kneel. We kneel.
On her command, you fall to the floor.
Oh my god, that's so
knees
cool.
Painfully connecting with hard stone.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk?
The voice of the broken will get caught in a pyramid scheme. Yep. Yep. He totally would.
The last time we met, you couldn't even scratch me. And yet here you are again.
trying to succeed where you've already catastrophically failed. What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death? Speak.
The last time we met? I suppose that lends credence to our conversation in the woods. Still, whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas.
Explore. No, I won't tell you. You're supposed to end the world. Okay, we'll explore.
You will.
Just do it already. It will feel so much better to do as she says.
Oh, hi, RC. We're down another route. It's supposed to end the
You
world.
weak-willed buffoon.
Wow.
Is that so?
We are pledging ourselves to the Queen now. We were supposed to follow the narrator, and I have failed yet again because it was like, I hesitated, and then she stopped us from killing her, and then we got killed, and now we have the voice of the broken, who is a pessimist and a realist. And I'm like, I relate to that. I relate to that.
The princess closes her eyes in contemplation.
Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart. It feels like a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new, and the world as it is now is overdue for alterations. It's time for me to seize my destiny, and you, little bird,
We're gonna join
seize
her.
it.
She's inevitable. There's nothing else for us to do but help her. Maybe she'll be nice to us.
Maybe. I feel like Voice of the Broken will be like, step on me kind of person. What would you have me do? What do you have planned?
All you have to do is break these chains and set me free.
You're so powerful, why can't you just break the chains yourself?
Don't be rude. Of course she can. It's not rude to question someone who's apparently trying to end the world. That's exactly why it's rude. We should know our place.
I can, easily. But that isn't what I want to do.
Why not?
The story of a terrible and bountiful god unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not worthy of everything I am, or everything I'm bound to become. It isn't even worthy of what I was.
Huh.
The destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity. The song of you, being so struck by my glory, so overwhelmed by what I am, that you feel you must deliver me into the world.
Yep, that's about
And
right.
from your act of utter devotion and submission springs a new dawn, a better dawn. Submit now, submit later. It makes no difference. Because in the end, no matter how vainly you struggle against me, my will triumphs over yours.
Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to do it. You can be whatever you want to be. Sure.
This isn't about desire. This is about what
I just want to
am.
hear her talk.
And I have little interest in discussing destiny with one that cannot see the divine truth that shines in my heart.
I have questions for you before I decide I do anything. What happens to you after I died? Wait, okay, do this one first.
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird.
Why?
There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But
Okay.
it is not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps.
Oh yeah, Broken definitely wants to be a pet. I'm not going to help you end the world. I don't care if something new comes after. I just can't let you do that. I am yours to command. Pledge yourself to her.
Your will was so easily
Well, because
broken.
Voice of the Broken is
Am I
here.
that magnificent?
Yes.
All you need to do now is break my chains.
Oh,
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say.
No, you can't just give in to her. Not when the stakes are so high. Not when you're so close. I won't let you do this.
yeah, you can.
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't belong. Trying to conceal you from me.
Is it the narrator? Is she gonna drag the narrator out and kill him?
Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Okay.
Is she talking about you?
Yeah.
That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you?
I didn't click, and then...
A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
Ooh.
Ah!
Oh, goodbye, narrator.
Rise, my little bird.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
Oh, she became the narrator.
Break my chains.
Well, little worm, I know.
And how are we supposed to do that? All we have is a blade. All you need to do is believe it's been done.
What? And what if I don't believe what happens next? I have to. It's over. I'm sorry.
You poor, wretched
Oh,
little
wow.
thing. You already do believe. You've always believed. All you have to do is open the last door to your heart.
Wow. Yep. This is like, if you're a masochist, you would love this.
It's easy. And once you let her in, you'll be safe and free forever.
Please don't do this.
We're doing this. I have to. It's over.
There's nothing to be sorry about. This is how it was always going to be. It is good.
Alright, I'm done with this.
Hero's like,
I'm just gonna go sit in the corner.
I'm gonna
Get
F
our
off.
agency back.
Break her chains.
Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
What a good disciple you are. Come, it's time for us to leave.
The music, though. What happens now?
Nothing. And then, everything.
Okay, I'm gonna cover my eyes. Whoa. Oh. What? But you do not take her hand, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Air. Why is it air? Of course, you're scared, but this is not the end for you. Oh, this is the end for you, but it's not the end for
What
me.
is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now.
This is what we all deserve, isn't it?
Push the mirror. We get to see more of ourselves every time? Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. You need to see what's in it. No, we don't see more of ourselves, I don't think. You unraveled. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Oh, you're at the cabin.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. I am curious to see what it means for us to know it.
Do you think there's other... I wonder how much different these are.
It doesn't matter if there are. People are too small for us. You and I are the only things that interest me.
Okay, do you think that there's anything real out there? Do you think that we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own.
Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one is dominance.
Dominance.
A figure capable of bending everything to her will. She will make for a terrifying and divine heart. Do not mourn her, for she would not be able to mourn you.
She doesn't care about me, let's be honest. You know what's going to happen when you awaken.
If I did, I would already be awake.
When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator. He wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one?
No, their minds are empty.
Okay.
Existent.
I think that one's
Constantly
new.
shifting into something new. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
Okay. He does, I don't know why, but I know this for a fact. He does, I don't know what I'm going to do when I find him. He does, and when I find him, you and I are finally gonna have answers. He does, and when I'm going to kill him. He does, but you're going to keep that to yourself. I want answers.
Do not look to one who fears me for your truth.
Oh.
The only answers worth knowing are those we can
Damn
find
it.
within ourselves.
No, but I need the narrator to tell me. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
One.
One?
Whatever you bring
Really?
next will be enough. And then
Oh.
gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular. A final multitude.
Oh. If this is the last time, is there anything you would like me to bring you? If this is the last stage before your completion, then I'm not going back. I'm just gonna stay here. Wait, what if I say this?
You've already tried waiting, but I understand if you need more time. I'll wait with you.
Wait.
I will see you when you return.
Oh no, is this gonna close my game?
What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage? You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
Yep, it closed the game. It closed the game. I knew it. Okay. I have to reopen the game. I think that's what happened last time as well. Alright, we have one more run. I don't know how many
You have
more.
returned to me.
Oh, here we go.
Though you were gone mere moments, I never left your side.
Oh, here we go. Now it's up. Okay, let me just set up my OBS. Here we go. Alright.
These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing I want to see is what you choose for me when the thread is fully drawn. The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Oh, I keep forgetting that. It's so loud. Here we go again.
You're on a path.
Yep, we know. Yep, we know. We know.
A warning.
Yep.
She will.
Yep. Alright.
The interior of the cabin is almost
Okay.
entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The blade is your...
Yep. Okay, so 2 options. One is we follow the narrator, which I'm going to definitely struggle with. The other one is to see through to the end of the, like, not killing route. What do you guys think? Try and follow the narrator, or try and see what happens if we actually just don't kill her? Choices. Since this is the last round. It's gonna give you a strike? No! I'm the worst at this. Oh my god, okay. I RNG'd today's game as well. I was like, I don't know what to play. I can either play Slay the Princess or Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, and then I basically did RNG. Pretty Lady or Unknown Bossy Man. That is a good point. Alright, so 1 is Pretty Lady and 2 is Unknown Bossy Man. Let's go Google. Oh, it went with Unknown Bossy Man. I guess we are following the narrator to the T. I need to not do anything else except follow the narrator. Alright, here we go. We follow the narrator.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Alright, we go.
The door to the basement creaks open.
I know, there's such a
revealing
big challenge. I
staircase
don't know
faintly
why.
illuminated by an unseen
Alright,
light
we
or
know.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous.
Yep,
Don't let it fool you.
we know. We continue. Hi, Micro. We are coming here to listen to the narrator and actually slay the princess.
You're still listening to reason.
Okay. It is so hard though. This is such a
Walk
big
down the
challenge.
stairs and look
Listening
eyes
to
at the
instructions
princess.
is hard.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
Okay, focus. Focus. Listen to the narrator and
There you
focus.
Are you here to kill me or something?
I love her voice though. Steer your nerves and step forward.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late.
Okay, don't hesitate. Slay the princess.
You lunge forward.
Oh, she
without
looks
a
so
moment's
innocent.
Hesitation. You feel
Well-
flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh, this is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Alright, what does the narrator say?
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped
Hi,
breathing
Connie.
moments ago. That arrogant look still plastered on her face.
We had a choice. The weird hand lady, whatever she is, was like, this will be the last time. So I had to make a choice between going for the innocent route where I don't kill her, or we listen to the bossy narrator man. And RNG has told us to go with the bossy narrator man, and it is a challenge, I swear. Last run, I was already like, alright, we're gonna listen to the narrator and do what he says. And it was so hard to stay on track. I ended up having Voice of the Broken because I hesitated and then could not manage to kill her, and then I died. Cute anime girl over voice. Well, you should have been here like 5 minutes ago when I was making that choice. That's your fault.
But is it over? Really over?
Oh. I don't even get to choose. Wait. Wait. I can't even choose these two options. That's interesting.
Yes, exactly. It's
What?
over.
What? That's new. I didn't get to choose.
With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible?
Because we did.
You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your
Honey didn't get to
conscience.
choose either. Is this the consequence? I didn't like Honey choosing, so I don't get to choose.
But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Leave.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
Choice is but an illusion. Oh.
Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them.
Okay.
Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
Why would I be happy? That's bullshit. Let me out of here. Oh, okay. I was kind of hoping I get a better ending for saving the world. Probably this one.
This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No. This is the
What?
beginning of eternity. Your reward. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
Don't know about that.
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months,
Eternal happiness.
years or even decades. It's all a wonderful,
How am I alive?
boring blur.
I
You've
don't-
never been happier.
What did I eat? Is there food here?
Psst. Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy. Okay, wait. We were supposed to commit. No, not supposed. We are going to commit to the narrator narrative. I don't know what to. Yes, we are. I like it. Okay, wait. Explore.
Are we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
Okay, maybe I'm not happy, but I'm not just saying that because you're the last person I talked to. No, we're happy. I'm sure of it.
Really? Well, if you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess.
Okay.
More happy time passes.
More happy time.
Though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is. Not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning. Please, shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here. The little voices, please, fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
Yeah, this is stasis. How am I alive? Yes, the eternal question.
You have already committed to my completion.
What?
Cannot go further astray.
Oh my god, that ending. The good ending and like, oh my god, the drawings. That was great. That was great. Oh my god, that was good. Okay, I guess I only have this choice.
Good, because I have an idea to get us out of here. Though you're probably not going to like
We're gonna
it.
kill the narrator.
The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this.
It's not here though.
I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the only way out.
I need to kill myself.
Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end.
Actually, talking about that, my landlord was talking about how his grandparents, I think his grandma, lived till like 102 and basically was like, nope, I've lived too long. I'm out. And then just like passed on, like kind of in this manner, but not in the gruesome manner, but was like, yep, I'm done. I mean, it's true though. I mean, my landlord's grandma, I think, was like, yep, I'm too old for this. I'm out. So it's related.
Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it.
No, Connie, you're not at 102. You don't get to do that.
Don't you dare.
Wouldn't using the blade, kill us? Wouldn't we be dead? Goals.
You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you,
But
and you shouldn't do
think
it.
about all the games and anime that will be released when we're like 100. Okay, maybe we won't have the dexterity for it, but it will still be nice.
In a sense, we die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore? This place, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's just the same thing, constantly, forever.
Binge watch One Piece.
I know this is out there, but
Imagine
trust
One
me,
Piece
I
will keep
know
on going
using
because
the
he
blade
stays
will
alive
work.
for till 120 or whatever. I don't know how old he is, but basically when we're 100, he'll be like 100 plus and he's still writing One Piece.
That little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy.
You better be right about this. I'd be pretty upset if we die. Anything to get out of here.
If we
AI
die,
will write
die,
it.
You can yell at me all you want.
Well, I can't yell at you if I die.
I made this
Oh,
happy
crap,
little
sorry.
plan, whatever, for
My bad. Can I get you to say that line again? I'm sorry. I cut you off. AI will write the One Piece. They will continue One Piece universe, yeah. Okay, narrator. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not good enough reward for saving the world and eternity of bliss? You ingrate? Fine, whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs.
the princess's body is
Oh.
dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it.
One Piece will live on.
You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
Great.
The end. Nice knowing you.
The Spectre. Chapter 2. It's gonna be
You're
with
on
us.
a path in the woods.
All the
And at
music.
the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Yeah. Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We've just met for the first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. That's fine.
Oh,
It wasn't very hard to kill her last time.
voice of the
We'll just
cold?
do it again. Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
Interesting. Let's assume I'm telling the truth that all this really happened. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing it? Interesting that we get voice of the cold, but our internal thoughts are more antagonistic towards the narrator.
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen
Okay,
to
yep.
me.
Oh, we listened to you plenty. We slew the princess just like you asked us to, and then you locked us away in an empty void for eternity. So we slew ourselves too.
Well, if you killed yourself, then you weren't listening to me, because I would never want you to do that. Believe it or not, I care about you.
Here's something that's the best ending.
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything?
I love that voice.
If you're
Oh, what's the
asking
point
that,
of
it
doing
sounds to me
anything?
like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We slew the princess, the world outside the cabin disappeared, we died, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Is this all the same person or are there different people voice acting? I do need to know.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the
Oh, we
place
did
you
slay the
left?
princess.
It doesn't matter, because we didn't fail
Yeah.
to slay her.
See?
And if she's really back, which I doubt, it'll be just as easy to do it again. But after that nasty trick you pulled on us, maybe she's not the only one around here in need of slaying.
Are we gonna kill the narrator?
Just stay focused, will you?
Oh, let's talk about this princess.
Just be quick about it.
If anything, the world ended after I slew her. When I tried to leave, everything was gone.
That's a good point. How do we know we didn't have things backwards? Maybe slaying the princess was what ended the world, not the other way
Yeah.
around. Yes. Maybe this whole thing was a trick to get us to end the world. And now we get to go through the whole charade again, wholly aware of what's waiting for us at the
Charade.
end.
That was charade.
But that's assuming she's alive in that cabin. We did kill her, after all. You're going to find her in the cabin. If the princess had actually been slain, you wouldn't be here. And let me assure you, killing her will not end the world. I don't know what you think happened to you last time. It's a load of nonsense. You'll get your happy ending. I promise. Well, that's exactly what we're afraid of. Really? Living happily ever after sounds that bad to you? Oh well, there's no use arguing over your masochism. The cabin awaits.
Last time around, I stabbed her in the heart and she died. How can someone like that end the world? We locked her in the basement. What is it? Okay.
She just can. You'll have to trust that what I'm saying is
I
true.
don't trust you.
People locked her in that
Yeah,
basement.
we
Anna.
know. People locked her away. Why can't they slay her?
I'm not supposed to say that.
Okay.
Oh, of course we're special. I've told you everything you need.
Yep.
This is boring. He's clearly not interested in talking. So let's just do as he says.
Oh, okay.
Maybe he'll stop bothering us.
Okay.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Can I leave?
You have already committed
Oh, okay.
to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Alright.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie.
Yep, we
She
know.
will cheat.
She won't be a problem.
Cold is so actually cold. So cold appears when we kill her, I think.
The interior of
Oh.
the cabin is cold, a soft odor of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge.
I wonder if one point the narrator will actually be like, yeah, there's a mirror in the room.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time. Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
Didn't say anything about
That's
the mirror.
because there isn't.
Yep.
There's definite. There isn't.
Who cares if there's a mirror? Let's just go into the basement and find her body so we can be done with this.
Okay. But I
As
care.
do I. I'm not lying to you.
Yep, we approach the mirror. This is a whole different cabin.
Very different.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous second life proposition. You haven't died. You certainly haven't already slain the princess. So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Tomorrow.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago.
And now it's gone. Let's not spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly it's not even important enough to be acknowledged.
Alright, we take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
I wonder if she'll be alive or not.
The door to the basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell.
Wait, is this gonna be
Everything
the
is coated in
same
a thick
ending
layer of dust, and you can feel it settle
as
into
when
your
we
lungs
killed?
as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead.
Because
The princess lives here. Slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
I think we walked. Was it cobwebs? I'm trying to remember. It was like similar to this staircase, and we went down to the basement, and then she was a ghost and set everything on fire. I wonder if we're gonna get that same ending.
The room below is silent.
Nobody's here. Naturally.
As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain. Okay, she's definitely dead.
Is there still blood? How long has it been?
It's just like I told you. Before
Oh.
you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor.
Yeah, ghost.
Two deep-set
Ooh.
eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous skeleton.
Okay, this is a
grin.
different ghost, I think.
And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here? Ghost!
Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying.
Oh, wow.
What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Oh, it's you. Hiya, killer. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you. Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin. So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill
Ooh,
her
cold,
again,
wow.
if we wanted to.
Oi. Oh, wait and see how this goes. Oh my god, okay. Wait. No, we must commit. We must commit to the narrator route, which is to kill her.
Without a moment's hesitation, you lash out with your blade.
I know, she's so cute though.
It's like you're slashing at air. No matter how many times you stab at her, no matter how many angles you strike from, all you manage to do is interrupt her form, the skin of your hand prickling with cold as it passes through, unable to find anything solid.
You're adorable when you're confused. But I didn't
Oh.
say you could touch me.
Bullshit.
Why are you even here? Just making sure you finish the job, or what?
If I knew I'd have talked to you again, I wouldn't have slain you. I died too. I'm not floating around like you. What happened? Why am I different? Why are you different? Stop playing the victim. You threatened me last time. Yeah, they usually are. Ooh. You're supposed to end the world. That's why I killed you last time. No. Okay, I feel like I want to know why are you different.
You don't look dead, killer.
I know. That's what I want to know.
The princess grabs your wrist,
Oh.
a sudden shock of cold flowing all the way up your arm, her eyes still fixed on yours as you try to squirm out of her grip.
I am Fixer.
And you don't feel dead either.
She lets go and pulls away. Your fingertips tingle painfully as the chill subsides.
I'm less interested in why you are or how you are, and a lot more interested in what you are.
Interesting.
I've tried to leave on my own. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here.
Well, the echo though.
I just want to go home. I'm so cold and alone here. But you can come and go as you please, can't you? So,
Oh no,
let me
something's
hitch a
gonna
ride.
happen.
After all,
Ugh.
you own me.
I knew it.
Absolutely not. Is she asking if she can possess us? She is. And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her. Would she be able to see us if we went along with it? Now, isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face with him. I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead so badly. You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
What if I say no, this would just be temporary, right? You'll leave once we're out of the cabin. If I let you in, do I still get to be in control? If I agree to anything, we need to talk about what happened after you leave this place. I was told you end the world. Okay, wait, let's explore. What if I say no?
Then I won't hitch a ride.
Oh, that's it? You won't hitch a ride if I say no, or you can't hitch a ride?
I'm sure you'd like to know. It's a shame I won't tell you.
Damn. She got me there.
It'll be easier for both of us if you just let me in. And doesn't it sound nice?
Maybe for her, but it's crowded enough in here as is.
You won't have to feel guilty anymore. If you even do feel guilt.
It could be the best way to trap her for good. Doesn't seem like it would be very easy to end the world from inside someone else's body. That is a very dangerous train of thought.
This will be temporary, right?
If I'm able to. But for all we know, that's not how it works. Maybe I'll wind up stuck with you for a long time.
Do you hear the way she said that?
Mm-hmm.
She knows more than she's letting on. Don't let her fool you into doing something you'll regret.
Okay. And if I let you in, do I still get to be in control?
Sure. Why not?
Why not?
That doesn't sound very reassuring. I can't believe you're even entertaining her right now. I mean, just look at her. Do you think she has good intentions for her murderer's body? Of course she doesn't.
Okay, before I agree to anything, we need to talk about what happened. Sounds great. No, the answer is no. Return. I need to think on this. Okay, wait. Let's talk about this.
And what? You just believed that? You killed me without giving it any thought? That's cold.
I mean, we do have Voice of the Cold.
That's rich coming from her. Every time she touches us, it's like we freeze over.
She's right, though, but that's neither here nor there. What's done is done. What we do from this point forward is all that matters. Let's try not to let emotion get the better of us.
Actually cold. Obviously, it was wrong of me to believe that. How could you have ended the world? No. If all it took to kill you was a knife to the heart, what are you going to do if I help you get out of here? Well, were you going to end the world? Okay, that's us.
I don't know. I just wanted to leave. I still just want to leave.
What are you going to do if I help you get out of here?
I don't know. Maybe I'll just fade away. Finally able to rest once I'm free from my unfinished business. Maybe I'll find someone to haunt. Maybe I'll haunt you.
Did you already do that?
It's a tough question, asking someone what she's going to do with her life.
The princess leans in close and pauses, the frigid air between you stale and unmoving.
Especially when that someone is dead.
She pulls back with a playful giggle.
I don't think most living people could answer that either. Does anyone actually know who they are or what they want?
That's fair. You didn't answer my question. Do you want to end the world?
The only thing I've ever wanted was to leave this place. It's still the only thing I want.
Okay. Even if you don't want to end it, does letting you out of here mean it will end?
It does. We're not asking you. We've heard your whole speech already.
I really don't know. I'm not lying to you. I promise. The world doesn't matter. All I remember is that I'm supposed to be there, not here. I'm just supposed to be a part of it. It's its home, I think. But what does it mean for anything to end? I ended, but I also didn't. And you ended too. But here you are. And you don't even look any different. I'm not so sure endings are real.
Oh. Eternally about that. Okay. See, this is exactly what I was trying to tell you about the woods. This already happened. We killed her. Do you know why you came back?
How should I know? Why does anyone come back? Maybe I have unfinished business with you. Or maybe you have unfinished business with me. All I know is there's a hole in my chest. Not the big obvious one that you put there. There's something older and deeper. A nagging reminder that I'm not where I'm supposed to be.
Okay.
Yes, obviously things are strange right now. I think it's safe to say that you've seen something you shouldn't have seen. Whatever worlds you've hopped between, whatever versions of me you've met, none of that matters now. There's no changing what's already happened. But you have a job to finish.
But I can't kill her because she's a ghost.
Finish how? We already did what you told
Yeah.
us. And now she's a ghost. You haven't tried slaying her yet this time.
I did.
Have you?
We did.
And then what? And then you'll have saved the world. I think he's asking about what happens after we save the world. If that's even still an option. What do you mean, after? You already know what we mean, don't you? So why don't you go ahead and tell us? Are you going to try and lock us away in a timeless void again? Because I didn't much care for that. I'm not going to lock you anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
What an interesting choice of emphasis.
Nice. Okay, I killed you. What are you doing not being dead?
I don't feel very bad. But I guess I'm not dead. So you must have only mostly killed me. Or maybe death is only mostly real, but it's also mostly not real. I'm not sure. I'm just the one these things have happened to. Not the one with all the answers. Or any of the answers.
But we're not a ghost.
Unless we are.
Unless we are? Maybe that's why the mirror disappeared. We're actually dead. Death, at least as a form of permanence, is just a concept. And clearly it's not a very useful one anymore. Maybe we should throw it out entirely.
Let's just disregard death in general.
See, this is why I didn't want you to talk to her. Death is not just a concept, it is an extremely real phenomenon.
I mean, she's a
Don't let her
ghost.
distort your reality. Cold, hard facts exist. The truth exists. It has to.
Your body's right there. No, your dead body.
The princess glances back at the bones lying on the floor.
It's just a body. Do you believe these bones? Or do you believe me? Because those bones aren't talking to you.
She's seeing things pragmatically. We should do the same. Reality is what's in front of us, not our preconceptions of what it should be.
Interesting.
There doesn't need to be a static truth. There doesn't need to be objectivity.
I mean, I feel like we should still have objectivity, but unless they mean it in a physical reality kind of way. Stop playing the victim you threatened me last time.
Well, yeah. You brought a knife with you. Was I supposed to just welcome you with open arms when you obviously had stabbing on the mind?
That knife could have been for anything. I could have tried to break you out.
But it wasn't. You can't blame me for threatening a would-be knife-wielding murderer. Especially when that would-be knife-wielding murderer became an actual knife-wielding murderer.
Oh, she got me there. If I knew I have talked to you again, I would have slain you. You're dead, or at least mostly dead. What can you do to hurt me?
A boring question with an easy answer. Nothing. She's a ghost. Ghosts can't hurt us.
Just gonna try.
That's for me to know, and for you to wonder about. Maybe I can't do anything to you.
See?
Or maybe I can rip your heart out.
Oh.
Who's to say, really?
I don't like the uncertainty here. I don't know what to do or who to trust.
Okay, team, I'm out of ideas, thoughts.
She might be making it hard for us to kill her body, but those bones look very, very real. Maybe breaking them breaks her. Or maybe burying them would put her to rest. Don't take any piece of her outside of this cabin.
Ooh, why?
Maybe you should stop looking for loopholes and try harder to actually
Narrator,
slay
you're not
her.
helping.
But we are trying.
Yeah. Okay, if I knew I'd talk to you.
And if I knew you were going to murder me without even knowing who I was, I wouldn't have given you the chance. We all make mistakes.
But what if I buried your bones outside?
Those are just bones. They aren't me. Bury them, destroy them, whatever. That dusty pile of death is just a reminder of what you've done. It's not a fix for anything.
Okay. The answer's no, I can't let you out. Smash her bones. Slay the princess harder. Fine, I can't hurt you, but there really isn't anything for me to do. I guess I'll get going. Leave it in the basement. Okay, slay the princess harder.
You swing at the princess once more, and once more your blade cuts through nothing.
Yeah,
as
see,
she
narrator?
disappears.
We tried.
Really?
Her voice chides from elsewhere. in the
Really?
room. You whirl around, finding her hovering between you and the basement stairs, looking you over with grim disappointment. She draws in close.
I was willing to let bygones be bygones, killer. I was willing to ignore everything you did to me so we could get out of here. Together.
What do you mean, wow?
All I ever wanted was to leave this place. All I ever wanted was to find a way back home.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna cover my eyes. I stabbed the cute anime ghost, but I was listening to the narrator. That's the plan.
Wherever home is.
Her eyes turn from wells of sorrow to pits of wrath as she stares into you.
Wrath? Is that how you say wrath? Isn't it wrath?
I guess violence is the only language you speak.
She forces her hand into your chest, and then... Yes? Nothing happens.
I've lived long enough to not listen to the masculine voice. No, we decided we flipped a coin. We used RNG generator, and that's what we landed with.
Are you sure about that? Something should have happened. And yet it didn't.
Cold.
We're fine.
Did you miss? Stare at her in silence. What if we question her?
No.
You can't be sure if you first hear or feel what happens next, but it is over before you can fully conceptualize what it is. The horrific splintering,
shit.
the squelching of organs, the rending of tissue, an icy, numbing
Oh,
pain.
damn, we should have said.
I'm done asking. The next time I see you, I'm taking everything I owed. Starting with your body. If you won't choose to give me my freedom, I'll just have to make you give it to me.
She's real now. If she's making us dead, we should return the favor.
Slay the princess.
You You swing your blade towards her briefly corporeal throat. It connects. A gash widens across her neck, glowing ectoplasm leaking from the wound.
Oh.
But
Whoa.
it's too little, too late.
Whoa.
In her hand, you realize she clutches your still beating heart. It thumps unsettlingly. Did we get her? Even if we didn't, we've given her something to remember.
See you soon, killer.
I'm afraid you'll never know. As she crushes your precious organ in her hand, everything goes dark.
Oof.
And you die.
Oh, chapter 3. We have a chapter 3.
On
Oh,
a path
shit.
in the wood, and here we go again. Off to slay her again. The deck's stacked, isn't it?
Ooh, cheated.
We kill her, we start again. She kills us as a goddamn ghost, we start again. I'm starting to think we're being run in circles just for the sake of it.
I like cheated.
Come on, let's not give in to all that misery just
Cheated
yet.
and
There's gotta be a
contrarian
way out of this.
are still my favorite,
There's
I
got
think.
to be a right answer. Yeah. And what if there isn't? Aren't you listening to me? What if all of this was rigged from the start?
Agreed.
That's ridiculous. There'd be no point in all this if it was just some kind of cosmic busy work.
But it is.
I think that's exactly
Yeah.
what it is. The powers that be, seeing how many ways they can screw with us.
Mm-hmm.
Could be it's all some kind of sick joke to them.
Yep.
But wouldn't that get, I don't know, boring? Okay, so you've already been here. Twice even. Great. Then let me poke a few holes in your depressing little theory. Nobody here is screwing with you, and I can't imagine any scenario where you would have started over after slaying the princess.
Nope.
Well, we didn't have to start over.
Yup.
We killed ourselves. And why, pray tell, did you do that? Because you decided to foist an infinite tedium on us. That doesn't sound like me. If I'd had everything my way, you would have effortlessly slain the princess, saved the world, and been given your happy ending.
Mm-hmm.
The ending was the tedium. You locked us in a cabin and sent that cabin to an endless void, and then you told us we were happy. Well, were you happy? Of course we weren't happy. That's why we killed ourselves. It was awful. It was
Boring.
It was bullshit. So you killed yourself? Yes. And then she killed us. Even though she was already dead. This is all fake. Okay, let's try to get back on track. You're real. The princess is real. The world is real. The people in the world are real. And the danger she poses to all of them is also, quite unfortunately, real. Whatever you did the first time, it sounds like it almost worked. So how about you give it one last try? Because killing yourself seems to undo all the good you almost managed to accomplish.
What do you mean? You sent us to the
All
void.
this standing around and talking is boring. Let's at least do something. Maybe we'll kill her again. Maybe we won't.
Cold is like the most practical person. And why should we help you? All you're going to do is lock us away forever
Tell you what,
again.
I won't do that. I promise.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, sure. That changes everything. I mean, he did
No,
promise.
he said that last time.
And you believed him?
Are you the same narrator we met on the other loops? You were quick to accept that we've been here
If I
before.
had to make a wager, I'd say yes and no. That's a hedge, not a wager. I haven't met you, but you've clearly met me. It sounds to me like you're hopping between parallel realities, in which case the me you just met here is the same collection of experiences as the me you met at all of those other beginnings, but their continuity breaks the moment you say or do anything, in effect making them all separate. So, yes, I'm the same me, but ever since the moment we started talking, I'm different. I'm not sure how we're supposed to kill him ourselves, but he's asking for it. Maybe there's some way she can take care of
Yeah.
him for us. They've clearly all been through some harrowing experiences. Don't let their baggage influence your decisions. You have the ability to see things clearly. I suggest you use it.
We've killed her and we've been killed by her. Neither of those things have gone well for us. We're going to fall through this loop forever. Eventually, we're gonna let her out. We might as well do it now. What happens if we don't go to the cabin? That's another option. Here we
She
go.
finds a way out on her own.
Ugh, of course she does.
I know, right? Same. Me too.
So, standing around out here is the same as us letting her out. Only we don't have to see her. That's gotta be better, right? No, it's strictly worse. But she can't kill us out here. Why would staying out of killing distance be worse if she's getting out regardless? Because it's cowardly, for starters. And because the unknown is always worse than the known. But really, all you're doing right now is weighing two considerably bad options. The only solution worth considering is slaying her, and whatever delusion is holding you back from doing that is just that, a delusion. If you already managed to end her in some other world, the only reason you'd be here is that you somehow managed to do it wrong.
We listen
More
to
rules,
you.
More rhetoric. Since when is there a wrong way to slay her? I'm sick of it. Makes me want to end the world out of spite.
I know, right? Me too, cheated. Me too.
You're making a dizzying amount of assumptions. Your perceived reality looping twice before does not mean it will continue to do so forever.
It's been longer than 2, but sure.
Those little voices have already drawn attention to the fact that even the path is different. The world itself is at a tipping point. Know that there is always a choice. Even if you were stuck in an infinite loop, there's no reason to assume that the mere nature of the infinite would force you to make any specific choice. You do have free will, as much as things would be easier if you didn't.
Wow.
You can just keep making the correct choice forever, never deviating.
We tried. Narrator, we tried.
How convenient. Everything always comes back to what you want us to do.
I know, right?
I'm sick of him. Makes me want to end the world out of spite.
Mm-hmm.
On second thought, let's not kill him. Let's throw him someplace that never ends.
Yeah.
I'd like to see what that does to him. You continue down the path towards the cabin.
I know. It was cheated and contrarian are the two voices that I love. It was just like, so relatable.
It isn't long before you're steps away from your destination. I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do. The more he talks, the more I'm interested in setting her free. Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care. It sounds like somebody's about to crack.
Are you trying to use reverse psychology on me, or have you just given
There's
up?
obviously no point in trying to reason with you right now, especially with all these clowns offering up their useless advice. Honestly, it seems like the more I try and talk sense into you, the more single-minded they get about letting her out. So yes, I'm done trying to argue. Would you look at that? We won.
We won.
Take it however you will.
Alright.
The interior
Ooh.
of the cabin is long and dark, a single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance. Curtains billow out from tall windows on either side,
This is
obscuring
new.
the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving everything forward. The only furniture of note is... that's strange. What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror. What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade.
Oh, we don't even get a
Why isn't there
blade.
pristine blade? Great. Something else has been taken away from us.
I feel cheated.
I suppose the only way to go is forward. So forward we will go. Blade or not, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Alright, let's pretend there's a mirror at the end of the hallway that right now we can't see behind it. What's there? What's behind it?
If you're asking what's at the end of the hallway, it's the way to the basement.
Is it though?
The way to the basement? Don't you mean door? No, I didn't say door, because there isn't a door, it's just an opening. What are the odds she's waiting for us right behind it? If I were running a bullshit factory, it's what I'd do.
I know, right? This is already a bullshit
Let me
factory.
assure you that there's nothing there. Nothing is going to jump out at you, and certainly not the princess. The princess is in the basement. He can't see the mirror. The knife is gone, defying his expectations. Who the hell is calling the shots here? Nobody is calling the shots. That's how reality works.
Where's the mirror?
You slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched. We've always been watched. You're watching us right now. Sometimes the feeling is just stronger than others. I feel like you're trying to put us on edge. We don't need all this anticipation. We just need this to be over. You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there.
Wipe the mirror clean.
Here we go. You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening. Nothing. It's like this place read our mind just to mess with us.
What you looking at, killer? Staring into the void? Thinking about what it'd be like to die again? I know exactly how you feel.
Shit. Where is she?
You
feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle.
Oh no.
Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. And then she, the princess, constricts. Your bones snap.
Oh, the sound. Oh.
Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse, and you collapse with them. You're met with a terrifying visage of the princess. Her hand grips your leg in a steel vice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long...
Okay, so we're a lizard, definitely, with fur. And she's a skeleton with a hood and some very strong muscles, I guess.
But do you know how I feel? I gave you a path to forgiveness. I gave you a chance to make things right. I thought maybe you'd seen what you've done and feel remorseful. Maybe try to make it up to me. But no, you'd rather...
Is that skeletons? I think she has muscles.
Over and over and over.
I don't think she's just skeletons anymore.
Even after I ripped your heart out, you still cut me. And for what? I didn't go anywhere.
Me when I crawl out of bed in the morning.
A little better, a little worse. Well, maybe a lot worse.
Is she gonna eat my leg?
So, here's how this is going to go. I'm going to take your body, and I'm going to walk it out of here.
Oh,
You get to watch me do it.
oh, that noise.
Just like you left me.
I say we let her do it.
It's something different.
Do we even have a choice? You always have a choice.
What do you mean I picked this path? I followed the narrator.
Maybe before, but not now. There isn't a blade this time. Exactly. What choice is there if there isn't a blade? Well, unless you have any specific ideas, I think my vote's the only one that counts.
Okay. I thought you couldn't possess me on your own. I thought I needed to agree to it.
That was then. This is now.
Look, we're even now. I killed you and then you killed me. Water under the bridge, right?
And you think that's even? How adorable. But I think you forgot about the part where you tried killing me again. If I were you, I would just want to get it over with. You lost your chance to call the shots. There's no going back to fix it now. You can either look on in horror or celebrate my freedom. But either way, you're about to become a passenger. Enough talking.
Oh no.
We'll have plenty of time for chit-chat once this place is clear.
I want to talk more.
You remain pinned
Ooh.
to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges.
Oh, she is
Proportions
burnt.
all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding.
Wait, like... She's mostly bones, except for her boobs. Her boobs must remain for her to, like, be sexy, I guess.
Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours,
Bleh.
her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle. Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head? And crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess. Not like this. You don't even have a weapon, so I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, are out of luck too. And whose fault is it there isn't a weapon here? Yours, I assume. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Whatever you did in those previous lives of yours, you really messed up. Are you seriously trying to blame
I
yourself?
know, right? Victim blaming.
Your vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul.
Bone boobs. Oh.
You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong. It's so cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out. I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support. There's another option, you know. Don't help either of them. Flip the table.
Flip the table.
That gap where the mirror was, I don't think it goes anywhere. Let's throw ourselves into the abyss.
Yeah, we'll move towards the... Oh.
Still slumped against the wall, trapped between the princess's overwhelming will and the blinding pain of your splintered ankle, takes an excruciating step towards the cabin door. The movement is stiff, your body reduced to a marionette, pulled reluctantly along by your strings.
It's not that bad. The pain feels good. Because I know you feel it too.
Throw your body into the abyss. Screw both of them.
Moment of overwhelming willpower, you tear your body from the wall and hurl it towards the gaping abyss. Capillaries burst and muscle fibers tear as you and the princess struggle over the reins of your body. One foot planted firmly on the edge where the floor ends, and the nothing begins. It's unquestionable that her reserves are greater than yours, but fortunately for you, the distance you have to cover is far shorter. Enough is enough. I'm tired of us always losing. It's
know,
just a step away.
Why?
You throw everything you have against her and manage, for one brief moment, to overpower the princess's hold on your body. But that moment was all you needed. Your foot slips a few inches, and you collapse forward, the darkness swallowing you whole. Her thought slips through you, unheeded, as you fall, and fall, and fall.
Oh, okay. Oh, let me ban that person. Goodbye.
What an end. But at least it's ours. An empire of frigid nothing.
We're back to nothingness.
I don't think this qualifies as saving the world, but at least you didn't ruin it. What happens now?
Yeah, we get to talk.
But I want to know what he thinks happens now.
Why not?
Oh? And why is that?
He left.
He's gone. But
Whoa. Terminal velocity ceases and you feel something. A mass, a growth torn out of you. You and the princess look at each other for a short moment.
What's happening to me?
Oh. Oh, she's been eaten. Goodbye. Oh. But you don't answer her before she's gone, and you feel a resistance underneath your feet once more. Memory returns.
she's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
I mean, just trust me.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to do something to us. I can feel it. You don't need to comfort them.
It's not the end. Whatever on the other side is going to be nice. It's the end for you, but not for me. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay. See you on the other side.
Okay. If you say
Why
so,
would you trust me?
we'll trust you. So, this is all going to work out. Whatever makes you happy.
Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You are nothing at all. Oh, that's new. Oh, a crow? But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze, and then you see it. A figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
Oh, you're the narrator. A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. Oh. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if you ever come to see me. The eyes blink.
The narrator, yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
A lot. Ooh. What are you? Are you something like me? How many times can I ask questions? If you're not me, then who are you? I have so many questions for you. Does it hurt when the pieces of you break off? I'm sorry, I don't want to destroy you. It would help if I look away and stop asking questions. Every time I ask you something, it's like a piece of you breaks. Okay. What are you?
Oh, I'm nothing like you. I'm an echo. Likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Somebody made you, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one, and many others. So all the other voices, maybe, and him, are created. Oh. Others like you. You said something like that before. Has every narrator, oh, he means every narrator, not the voices, really been different.
Of course. That is by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon. And then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Oh. Do you have anything to say for yourself for all this hubris? After everything done to us, do you think anyone deserves to live? Man, there's so many. You know about the looping. So many of the times I met you, you denied it as being a possibility. Why do you lie to me? If you made me, then what am I? Oh, let's seal this. What is a princess, and did you make her too? The people out there beyond the walls of the contract, do they know about this? Do they know what you want me to do? What is my true identity?
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
Oh. What? I'm okay. You have anything to say for yourself?
The people out there are real. No matter what you do to them, No matter what you enable, I want you to remember that.
Okay. God, I always knew I was special. Does it hurt when a piece of you break off like that?
It doesn't hurt. I don't feel pain. Not physically.
See? Are you a god or were you a god? What is the princess did you make her to?
She is the shifting mouth.
What?
The ebb and flow. The capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
Wait, sorry, what? She is the shifting mound. The ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. An echo can't perceive things not in the way people can.
So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
So she embodies change or transformation to different things, and that's why there's so many different routes of different versions of her. But the narrator doesn't want change. And we are death, I guess, and wants us to kill off that change. If you made us, I want you to know that this has been torture. You know that things won't just be worse if I destroy her. What would it be like for her to live in a world without her? Wait. I don't want to be God, I want to be me. And so many questions. Why couldn't you have told me all this from the start? I would have helped you destroy her, but why would I help him destroy her? If she's capable of becoming whatever people believe her to be, can't I just will her into something small?
As you are now, you won't be able to will her into anything. You don't work the way a living being does. Not anymore.
Not anymore?
And as you were before, you couldn't be trusted with the knowledge of
Why?
what she is. No one could be trusted with that knowledge. Intrusive thoughts have a way of creeping in and ruining everything. It's why I had to die.
What? I don't get it. I feel like I need to watch a YouTube video on, like, explain the story of Slay the Princess. Because of I am die plenty of times. Why would you want to rid the world of death? Oh, stretch. Okay. And what up? The people out there beyond the walls of construct, do they know about this? Do they know what you want me to do to them? What if neither of us leave this place? Does that work? Can't we just stay here together and leave people out there? Okay, I wanted to go.
Of course not. The only way this construct could function was if nobody knew what it was doing. But the bones of the universe are old. It's on the cusp of its dying breath, and the people out there are consumed with thoughts of oblivion. When the patterns are wiped from the sand, when the board is reset,
But yes, it's confusing, okay.
you will remember them. All I've done is give them a chance to live outside of the shadow of the end.
Okay, okay, let's see, what else will give me answers that I feel like my brain is not registering what the hell is going on right now. Of all the things, why is she a princess? Why couldn't she be an ant or a slice of soggy bread? Yeah, why not?
Are you asking me to spend my final moments psychoanalyzing you?
Yep.
She wound up a princess because you wanted her to be a princess. As to
Interesting.
why, maybe she needed to be beautiful, important, above you, but on a level you could still approach.
Interesting.
A herald of things to come. I don't know. Gods are supposed to be beyond comprehension. I really shouldn't try and anthropomorphize you like this.
Oh, I think you're out of time. I'm not going to slay her. I want you to know that before you die for good. Rest easy, I'm going to destroy her. Lie, rest easy, I'm going to destroy her. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I still have to see what she thinks about all this. Say nothing and watch him end.
I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with a newfound clarity. The narrator was right. You are the Long Quiet, a vast and nascent god. What? And it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. See to the cabin one last time. When you arrive at the heart of things, there's no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There's nothing for you to find. Oh, something's gonna erupt. Okay.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
What? I miss you too. Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation? I'm the Long Quiet. I don't really know what that means. Me?
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the Shifting Mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
You know about the echo? Do you know about our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me.
Oh, I should have said I missed you
know him,
first.
and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
Oh, I missed my chance to say I miss you.
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
There's so many stories we left unfinished. Can we really just leave? Don't you have a say in all this? Why is this falling on me? Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions. If I let you out, the entire world ends for good. I can't do that. If you were... Oh my god, there's so many choices. If you were always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter what road I walked if all of them will have led to this moment? There has to be another way. This can't just come down to me either destroying you or letting you out. I won't do it. I told you what was gonna happen when we reach this place. Slay the princess! Oh, you can just slay the princess. I think it's time for us to leave this place, but I don't know how to leave. Where to go? Okay, let's talk.
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end. Pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
Okay. Why does it fall on me?
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict.
Let's talk this through.
My very nature is paradox, as is yours. You cannot use words to grasp at things that are beyond their reach, and you cannot rationalize that which defies logic.
Well,
Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
Oh, what are shit. Can you say with certainty what shape a world without you will take? I don't want the world to come to pass. You didn't give me much choice. I won't engage with violence.
I know what I am, but I do not know what I am not. If a world without me is so unknown, then how can you be so sure you want to create it?
Whoa. Whoa.
You become nothing. A black hole of self-loathing fed by the matter of your restless thoughts. You are terrified of a power so far beyond you that it strips the meaning from your every action.
We do have ears. Wow. Or are they horns? Are they ears or are they horns? I wish they like drew little blushes on my face. Because this is definitely the dominance route.
But at the feet
Yep,
of
sexy
that
lady,
power,
sexy queen.
the dark parts of you cannot help but burn away. Your inadequacy is reduced to cinders by the blazing light of the divine. When I proclaimed my godhood and presented you with a place by my side in my new creation, you gladly took it. Without me, there is no future to look towards.
I wonder how many different routes, like, how many different routes there are that I missed where at this, because I'm assuming at this point I can reference back to all the different routes I've encountered, but then there are definitely some, I'm sure there are some that I haven't seen, so do they just not come up? I miss when that was you. I miss when that was you. Yeah. Submitting to you was a mistake. You were consumed by your own ego. I won't engage with violence. I get it. There's no need for us to keep fighting. I'll leave with you. Just don't know. Okay. I miss when that was you.
My threads, like yours, are unbroken. She is me as much as I was her.
Oh. Oh.
I kill you, you kill me. Back and forth we go.
This is the
Faster
flame
and
one.
Faster and faster.
I guess we're going
I
backwards.
kill you, you kill me. Hollow eyes watch from the dry corners of a memory. A home built on all the futures that were supposed to be. Preserved until the moment of reunion. The fire of the heart sets it all ablaze. I kill you and me. An ending is a passion that can only be expressed with a moment in time. It is a seed for a new beginning. To linger on an ending is to rob it of its life. And without me, all that's left to do is linger.
I mean, I do deserve what she did to me. I was going down like the good path and then I killed her, so I think I do deserve what she did to me.
There is no deserve, no punishment, no retribution. There's only action and reaction.
Oh, this is the sword one.
Boundless torrent of blades cut you from boundless angles. You are a body. You are gory ribbons. You are a body again. And you feel all of it.
put yourself away and to follow the flow of reality. And you used it to rise above me.
Wait, was this the one where all the voices came? I can't remember which route all the voices came out.
You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives, and yet it is all so far behind you. Unjust impossibilities pushed you to become something you would never have been without them.
If you hadn't snatched that body away, we would have killed each other. You were self-destructive. It felt so good to finally win, even if it was going to cost me my life. Even if the journey was agony, the end gave the struggle meaning. Yeah, it felt good. It felt good.
And it was a joy for me to finally face my end. Even when I thought I had reached an unconquerable peak, you showed me how much
Okay,
further I could
last
still
one.
climb.
Last one. Let's go. What was the last one? I don't remember. As the clash between you abates, you begin to shake, your will rapidly dissolving. Wait, I thought we had one more.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
Oh, am I not gonna get the last one? I don't even remember what the last one was because it was like the first one and it was weird. It's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you get to sit above it all. What do you think happens if we leave here? What do you think happens?
This universe dies, and a new one is born. And that one dies, and a new one is born. And you and I get to witness it all, weaving a tapestry of life wherever we go.
Okay, it's easy to believe on them.
It is from my vantage point that I can see
Oh, she's
the
pissed.
totality of truth.
I never wanted to fight you, but how do we leave? I can't let that happen. I can't let everything die. I have to fight for a better world. I'm sorry. You are cruelty itself, and I cannot let you exist. I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. It can't be this. I won't kill you, but I won't let you free. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep missing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Interesting.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to
Ooh,
do
voice of the hero is back. Which hero are you?
all of them? I assume in the same way that you're all of you.
Interesting. You have no idea how good it is to hear you. I can do this on where's everyone else? Are you supposed to help? I thought voices weren't allowed in here. Well, you died whenever I looked in the mirror. Where's everyone else? Oh, where's everyone
They're
else?
still where you left them, stuck in the folds of this place. Part of me is with them, just like part of me is with you right
Can you grab
now.
all of them, please?
There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
No. Bring me the cheetah and the contrarian, please.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
I can do this out here on my own. Say nothing. Oh, okay. I do want to see what he does, though. Can I save? Right. Okay, we save. Okay. What if I say no?
Too bad. We're going.
Oh, okay.
Now.
Okay, can I load? What happens if I say nothing?
I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Okay. Nope. Load. I do want to see what happens.
Can't, and lucky for you, I'm not gonna let you try.
Oh. Oh, okay. Oh. Alright, we're back to the sketchiness of everything. Oh.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it?
Because I think this is the first route that we did, right? When we did the first route, we basically did not go to the cabin, and then there became multiple duplicates of the cabin, and then we died. And then when we returned, there was like a wall surrounding the area, so we were forced to go to the cabin, and everything was like mixed up like this, I believe.
Do you need me to describe things?
Because we don't have the narrator.
That'd be nice.
Contrarian.
Comfort in an almost unfamiliar place.
Yes, Contrarian's back.
Oh, you made it here too?
Nice.
We never really got to talk to her, did we? This one, I mean.
Yeah, I guess so.
No hard feelings about taunting us with our deaths, by the way. I thought it was funny. Not sure about the others, though. They're not happy. Oh, they'll get over it.
I love the Contrarian. I like a description now, if you don't mind, for old time's sake.
Yeah, of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's not really a cabin, is it? It's that terrifying blend of everything. Only it doesn't feel so terrifying anymore. It's still shaped like a cabin, it's just different in places. There's still walls, a door to the basement, a table, that knife. Windows.
Windows.
You know, come to think of it, I don't think he ever really included the windows in his cabin descriptions, did he? I always thought they were implied. He never mentioned the mirror either, but that didn't mean he implied it was there.
True.
It's gone, though. I think it did whatever it needed to do. And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
Is it just the three of us? Did anyone else make it into the cabin?
It's just us.
Oh.
I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
And I've been here since you left me here. No hard feelings, I'm just glad you're back to see this through.
I didn't leave you. I didn't want to leave you. I mean, I did see you back for like a little moment later, I think. Is the narrator really gone?
Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated. Really goes to show how much you've grown up. Killing somebody across every iteration of reality just by existing. I don't even know what I would do if I were in the driver's seat with that kind of power.
Nice. I wonder if this ending is different if I've never done this route. Like, does anyone know? Have you guys played this game? Like, does anyone know what happens if my very first route was not meeting the Contrarian? Or is it always going to be this route and having the Contrarian here and having all the fractals? Good riddance. I don't actually know how to feel about him being gone. It's funny, after everything he put us through, I'm kind of sad to see him go. You spent too long to play the... What do you mean? It's only been like, I don't know, 2 weeks. Good riddance.
Good riddance? Really? I miss the guy. Yeah, right. He really put us through hell, didn't he?
Take the blade. Wait, save. Alright. Because what if I enter the basement without the blade?
That's probably for the best. It's always seems to give us more things we can do, right? So you're not going to suggest we throw it out the window?
I love that line. I loved it when Contrarian was just like, yeah, we're just going to take the blade and throw it out the window. Why not?
No, we've been through too much for that. And he's gone,
Yeah.
so there's no one left to mess with but ourselves.
Yep.
You've gotten serious. Besides, what's the third beat? It isn't funny if I suggest that twice, especially since you never took me up on it last time. There's the guy I know.
Throw! Oh my god, I get to throw the blade out the window. That's, oh, thank god. Thank god I took the blade.
You actually did it. I know I just told you not to, but I'm proud that you did it anyways. It's like you finally left the nest.
Wait, is she like right outside? Oh shit. She's right outside.
Yeah, just like that it's gone, isn't it? Blade tossed, glass shattered. I guess we'll have to make do without it. There's your third beat.
Hey, you're right. Good work. That was really funny.
I'm so glad we looped back around. We looped back around so that we can throw that blade out the window. That was great.
Those
Oh, we're
winding
back here.
stairs again. But now there's only one way forward. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
Ooh. So the game does remember that this route is the first time we've encountered her. Yeah, I do actually now, because maybe every new game, the very first route will be like whatever you see at the ending, maybe. And so because I did this is the one that I get to see. I wonder how that means there's like infinite number of like six run scenario. Was it 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Is it 5? Maybe it was 5. 5 or 6. You have to have been, yeah. But I wonder how many different first runs are there. It doesn't have to be the first run. Oh, okay. Because this was, like, he's mentioning that this is the first time we heard a voice, because this was my first run.
Yeah, it was a real mess. Stopped being fun pretty quick.
It's okay. You can come down. The stairs won't bite.
Not this time.
We don't know what you want from us, but let's talk. All of us. Maybe we can help you find your way.
She doesn't sound messy anymore, though. At least somebody here feels put together.
Continue down the stairs.
And forward we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting. That was easy compared to last time. Just stairs. No weird fuzzy stuff or nonsense trying to pull us apart.
Oh, her face is a little bit distorted.
Yeah, that wasn't so bad.
So you didn't bring the knife. After all the lives we've lived together, and all the lives we haven't, you somehow found a way to move outside of the script.
Yeah, because I threw it out the window.
Are we missing a page?
Sit with them. Oh. I never got the chance to talk to you before you were taken away. Not you, at least. I'm sorry for what I did to you. I don't want to be a god. Are you the same as you were out there? Why don't we just leave? Okay.
It's okay. No hard feelings. In a way, you helped us become a version of her. But we weren't very good at it. I don't think a conversation with us then would have been very insightful.
Interesting.
That's probably why we were taken away. That's all we had to offer you. It was time to change again.
After all we did, she's just forgiving us. Just like that. You know, that means a lot.
I don't want to be a god.
Hard agree. Seems overrated.
Too much
Too much
pressure.
pressure.
Agree.
But that's what you've always been. Even now. You can't put aside such an important part of who you are. And neither can we. So, you might as well embrace it.
Are you the same as you are out there?
Yes, we think. We're kind of like a shadow. Out there, every part of us is blended together into one huge idea. A big wave of unyielding change crashing against the world. But in here, we're fractured. Small. Still a little more separate than we'd like to be. Our instincts still trying to pull us in different directions.
That's kind of like us, isn't it? Yeah. We really are the same.
What if we just leave? I think the only thing left to do for us is leave. What if we just leave?
He'd hate that. So you should do it. Even if he isn't here anymore. It's the
Spirit of the thing. Yeah.
Leave? But what would happen if we left with you? Would we exist inside ourselves? Are you sure you want to find out if that's possible or what that would mean for you? Is that what you want?
Take the hand in yours. I've always wanted to leave with you, but I didn't like being a god. I want to walk through that cabin door as we are, just you and me. Not knowing is exactly why I want it. We knew everything out there, but we don't know this. I want this. It doesn't matter what it means. What it matters that we're leaving together. No. We want to know what happens.
After so many iterations, so many different versions of us clashing and coming together and clashing again, leaving with you feels like all we ever really wanted.
I think I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you.
No. You guys should come with me. What do you mean?
I think we've done our job.
No, come with me. Are you two going to be okay alone?
We're not alone. We have each other. And I'm sure we'll find the others.
Leave with the princess. You lead and the princess follows, and together you leave the basement behind for the last time. It's quiet as you ascend, a comfortable silence filling a space that used to be flooded with violence and words and noisy thoughts. But there's an energy in the silence, an electricity, the anticipation of the unknown. At the top of the stairs, the princess stalls, eyes fixed on the cabin door. You can see attention seize them. They're unsure of themselves for the first time in their long and short existence. They have no part to play anymore, and they know this, yet they still are. And then they cross the room to the door outside. You follow their confident steps.
We can feel the threads of all the stories we've told together, all pulling us back down the stairs and into those chains where we know the outcome of everything that could ever come to pass. It's comfortable there, but it's confining. We want more. We want whatever might be on the other side of this door. Something new that we'll experience together, with someone who exists outside of us. With someone who can see us in a way we can never see ourselves.
What? What? Why am I saying I love you? I mean, I guess if I actually did a romance tree, it might make more sense. Who's going to open it? Are you ready? Neither of us know what's going to be like out there. Open the door. Neither of us. Oh, you never saw this ending? Really?
And that is why we're here. We can't wait to see it with you.
Oh, our hand. Are we gonna die? Is she gonna... Oh, credits. Written by music. Voices in your hand, Jonathan and Princess. Oh, okay, wait. So I guess the narrator is all by Jonathan Sims as well? That was nice. Alpha tested. Special thanks. Oh, that's cute. Little creatures. Wednesday spoon. Oh, I missed the last one. Thank you so much for playing. As an expression of our gratitude, here's the track ordered for a special playlist just for you. If you'd like to take a screenshot, you can hide the UI by hitting H. Wait, what? What does that mean? Something gonna happen if I press H? Oh, okay, right. Huh. Oh. That's cool. Join the subreddit. Does it open? Oh, it does open. Follow us somewhere else. Interesting. Make your playlist. Play our other game. Alright, return to main menu. That was nice. That was a nice thing. I was glad to see the Contrarian back. I don't know if I'll like replay everything to see all the different endings. But I will be interested to see like if on YouTube someone like compiles all of the different endings. That'll be interesting. Yeah. But yeah, that was neat. No, yep, definitely top is contrarian then cheated. The two most relatable people in this game. And maybe followed by Broken, it was like a close third, but definitely contrarian then cheated then Broken. What does that say about me? Alright, I'm also gonna have to like look up someone explain this game so I can actually understand this game. Oh, the music always swells and I'm like, ugh, I clench. Alright, I will throw you guys to, I think D is streaming now, so I will throw you guys to D. Thank you guys for coming. I will see you guys next time. Oh, actually, I don't know if I go MIA for like a while. It's probably because I'm having surgery. So, yeah, that's happening. That's probably also why I've been like away for a while. totally an excuse for not streaming. But yeah, I'm having surgery for my shoulder, so I might be like not here for a while, not be able to do anything for a while. Well, I might be able to still stream. I don't know. It depends. Yeah, it depends on what happens, but we'll see. If I just fall off the edge of the earth, that's where I am. Well, you're gonna have to suggest one-handed games to me. Alright, D. Oh, no, that's not how I said NPC _ D Mon. There we go. Alright, sending you guys there. I will see you guys next time. Bye. Oh, thanks, Altarian. Thank you.
I see. Ooh. Shy Fee.